The 2025 annual meetings of the African Development Bank Group brought together about 6,000 delegates, including heads of state, finance ministers, central bank governors, the investor community, and a host of others, with a theme making Africa's capital work better for Africa's development. The 5-day conference here in Abidjan features the election of a new president to succeed Dr. Akewumi Adesina, whose second 5-year term comes to a close. The outgoing president, in a keynote address, expressed gratitude to the bank's governors, directors, and shareholders for their dedicated support to his administration for the past decade.
I am thankful for the exemplary support of the boards of directors over the past 10 years, for your strong support, for your strong oversight over our work and operations. They're a very tough board, but we get things done. I am very thankful to you, our board of governors. You have been simply incredible, and you have given us exceptional shareholder support. You were there for us, and you were there with us in the up times. You were there with us in the down times. You never doubted us.
President Mahama, during a high-powered dialogue with other heads of state, gave a good account of Ghana's economic recovery with an overview of how the Ghana Cedi has gained strength against other trading currencies and how the gains has significantly reduced Ghana's debt levels.
Increasingly, one of the push factors for the debt is the strength of the value of the local currency. Our debt continued to multiply because the Cedi continued to grow weaker. And so you needed more Cedis. Because our public debt is stated in Cedis, the weaker the Cedi becomes against the foreign currencies, the higher it pushes up your debt. Fortunately, some measures we put in place have recently begun to show results, and the Cedi has been strengthening. And so we've reduced our total debt over the last 5 months by almost 150 billion Cedis, which is very significant. And so if that trajectory continues, the target of reaching 55 to 58% debt sustainability by 2028 will be reached by the end of this year.
On debt sustainability, President Mahama also encouraged other African heads of state to engage in smart borrowing to reduce their debt burden, citing Ghana's achievement under his watch.
We need to put any credit that we take or any debt that we take into the most productive parts of our economy in providing infrastructure so that you can have a rate of return on debt. You must do smart borrowing. Taking debt where you can create debt escrows so that the income for which you invested the credit can go to reap that we should do. There are many examples. For instance, we built a first-class port, and that again did not sit on our public debt. We made our Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority and their partners, Meridian Port Services, build the ports, which cost us about $1 billion. And that port is paying for itself, and that debt does not sit on our books. We built a new airport terminal we call Terminal 3, and again, we built it on the balance sheet of the Ghana Airports Company Limited. And so that project is paying for itself without sitting on our public debt. And so these are some of the innovative ideas that we need to introduce in order that our debts continue to be sustainable.
Meanwhile, this year's conference is the 60th meeting of the Board of Governors with the African Development Bank and the 51st of the Board of Governors of the African Development Fund. Reporting for GH1 News and Star FM, Abdulhanan Adam, Abidjan.